big part of that was the rest of the cast kept the show. I mean,
Yeah,
I saw 3 episodes.
They had the heavy lifting on that for sure. Yeah.
I'm curious, what was it like from season 1 to 4? Because I feel like in 1 you were so alien, like you're talking about, robotically, and then by 4 you were so human.
Oh, well,
was that at all weird for you to play Harry not as? Because you were slowly transitioning over the seasons, but I still feel like it was a weird shift.
Like it. Yeah, I mean, did I say I didn't like it? What I said was, I wasn't accustomed to it.
Yeah.
It was weird to have nuance.
Right.
It's not as funny. Yeah, the last season.
You were like, give me my powers back.
I remember Chris going, so in this final season, you're not gonna be an alien. I was like, what? They kid me. Like, no. Like, oh, for how long? About 7 out of the 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't tricky. It was tricky. I mean, he's still weird.
Yeah.
So luckily, he's still odd, even as the most normal version of him is pretty weird. So there was still a lot of fun to be had.
Just an odd human.
But it was tricky. It was like a whole new character. In certain situations, what I leaned on before, and even maybe used as a crutch, was gone. And I was, had to.
You're sort of revealed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a human.
Yeah.
It was interesting, especially with Heather, the bird creature.
Very revealed.
She's vomiting in bags for our babies.
That was one when we did the dinner scene where we have to watch her spitting seeds into his mouth that I'm not sure we got through without basically asking you to leave the room so that we could just do our coverage.
Yeah, Edie
disgusting.
Patterson played Heather.
It's so funny. You guys are so funny together.
She does improv a lot, and she said, look, so there was a kiss that we had to do, and the line said, they kiss. It's awkward. And so we were like, so...
That should be on a shirt.
Yeah. With our two faces going, and her blowing in my... anyway. So we were like, so what do you want to do? And I was like, well, if we could at least for one take, I don't know if it'll work, but if you could just put a bunch of seeds in your mouth and just regurgitate them into my mouth, or spit them like shotgun shells, just spatter them all over my face. And she goes, I got it. And we did that, but I laughed so hard.
She also spit them everywhere. They were like in my wine glass. They were all over. I was cleaning up seeds at the end of the episode.
Yeah, the idea was she's a bird, and if you've ever seen like parrots or any of those big beaked birds, they fumble with their weird leathery tongues, the seed around their mouth, and they drop, kind of spit out the shell. She took that to me, and she'd just throw a few in and go. It was hysterical. They're pinging off the wine glasses, hitting people in the eye. Oh my God. We had lots of fun. Yeah, we had lots of fun.
I don't know how to reply to that, so we'll just go on to the next question. Well, actually, for the audition process for you, how did you attack your character?
I was in a position where I was getting a few more series regular roles brought to my attention, so it was a big deal for me, so I was doing my best to try to land anything at that time, and then the comic book was given to me, and there's a picture of Asta and Harry that I just, when I saw the picture of her on the cover, I was like, oh, that could be me, that's me. And I felt so like, I don't know, it was like not looking in a mirror. She definitely looks a little different than I do, but I felt very strongly when I saw that comic book. So I got to read that same scene where you're holding all the guts.
Right.
That was my audition scene. And they had looked for a long time for Asta too, apparently. And it was, I just remember it was really quite magical that day because it was pouring down rain, which never happens in LA, or at least not regularly. And I had to go all the way to some casting in Santa Monica, so it was like a long drive. And I got out and I was just like, oh, I really hope that this works out today, but it's pouring. Like, I'm gonna be, and you know when it's raining that hard, you're like sweating once you get inside a building. It's like humid, it's gross. I was just like, I'm gonna look so gross. And I stepped out of the car and like the clouds parted and the sun came out and I was like, oh, wow. And I like went into the audition, nailed it, and then I came back into my car and it started raining again. And I was like, that was so miraculous. And then like a couple days later, my agents were like, they are calling us a lot. I think they want you for this role. You better, they want, this is a quick turnaround. They don't ever talk to us like this. And I was like, whoa, okay, great, awesome. And then like by the end of the week, they had cast me. But it was very fast as well. Yeah.
Meant to be.
Meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Vancouver,